66, goes down to 64. My brain health, my brain waves. I land, do my session, and I'm back to where I need to be. I just want to show you my heart rate variability, 81, goes down to 67. My biological age is 39. Cynthia likes me a lot better at 39, by the way, than 63. So as you think about it, 39-year-old is much better. Now I go down to 47. I do my session, 40. I'm back to 81. Again, these are things you can do right now. So this number down here, when you look at the bottom number, 83, 65, 79, this is what they use at clinics in America. Because when somebody comes in to see you and they say, how long do I need to see you, doctor? You can't tell them. You let them leave without telling them. I can tell them. Because I have evidence of what their body's doing. Scientific evidence. This piece of equipment is why Ames Paul got Researchers of the Year. Equipment that we helped to develop. We can use it for anything neurologically. I'm just showing you a few of them. It also shows auras. It also can show the energy of your auras. It can also show your pathways for Chinese medicine. So just a few more slides and we're going to shop up here. So if you've never heard of a guy named Tom Brady, he's a quarterback in America that's pretty popular. He's probably the world's greatest athlete in football. He chose to work with us in his program called TB12 because of recovery. In sports, somebody said, why was he in the Super Bowl at 44 years old? Because he did recovery. His body didn't know he was 44 because he took care of himself. It's not about doing. It's about doing and then recovery. Doing and recovery. You can't do Sudoku puzzles, put together crossword puzzles and little puzzles and think your brain's going to get healthy. That doesn't work. In fact, it's never worked because you're stressing out the brain. You can do those things, it's good to challenge the brain, but then what are you doing to recover from those things? The recovery comes from mindfulness, meditation, relaxation, but the problem is most people don't have the energy. That's why with BrainTap, we give you the energy in the form of light, sound, vibration. That's what your body wants. That's what your body needs. And we're showing it with more and more science. So this is what I was talking about earlier, as we wrap up here, I've got 4 slides. But in American Scientific in 2015, I think it's page 48, you'll see they talk about the glial lymphatic system. This was something we didn't know about before 2015. There's not a physiological, when you went to school, if you're a medical doctor here, you didn't learn about the glial lymphatic system. It wasn't in the books. They didn't know we even had it. It's always there. What else is inside of us right now? What else is laying dormant in our neurology program? But think of stress as a limiter to what we can do. If we have the energy and the capacity and the positive things, we can do incredible things. So this is what's in BrainTap right now. So I'm just going to go through a little bit. So we have the binaural beats. We're talking about a wellness device that has a bunch of different products. The binaural beats, as Tony told, guided visualization. The music, like he was playing in the background, but he was listening to all the holographic music. We have light frequencies. The frequencies in the ear, it's not just lights. Every 2 minutes it's changing to a new broadcast frequency. So the light frequency is changing because Dr. Nogier proved there's 7 frequencies of the body that actually tune the body. If those frequencies are out of balance, we will be sick. If those frequencies are in harmony, we get healthy. And then I just want to share a little bit about what we call our brain fitness blueprint for what you can do for in the morning. When somebody says, I meditate, so what? Meditation isn't the solution. Brain fitness is just meditation. We need different meditations at different times of the day. You need your brain to do different things at different times of the day. If you just do the same thing, you're not going to get the result. That's why a lot of people, only 5% of people that start meditating continue meditating because they're not getting the result. Because they keep doing the same thing all the time. To have neuroplasticity, you do something novel, something different, something challenging. So BrainTap, we have over 2,000 sessions on our app. And growing all the time. And we're actually putting bhajans on the app. We're doing all sorts of interesting things now because we have access to them here in India. But these are programs called SMR Alpha. This is in the morning. If you get up, you have to have your chai, or you have to have your coffee. That's not what your brain needs. In fact, you're hurting your brain. You shouldn't have those until 10 o'clock. Your brain wakes up in the morning, it creates its own norepinephrine, cortisol, and dopamine. You just slept all night, for God's sake. Why do you need something to stimulate you? Your brain was stimulating you all night. If you need those things, you have a brain disorder. That's the first reason. That's the first thing you should look at. If you have to have a stimulant to get up in the morning, your brain is out of sync. Your brain is not working right. You should be getting up and doing an SNR program with BrainTap. You wouldn't need it. We call it digital coffee. Because your brain can get woke up. You have the world's greatest pharmacy between your ears. It's not in the corner drugstore. Your brain can create 30,000 different neurochemicals with just thought. Just think of the thoughts you could think and the chemicals you could create if you started thinking optimally. Waking up going, I like getting up in the morning going, the devil's going, holy shit, Patrick's up again. That's what I want you to think. Today's the day to face the challenges, not to power with them, or walk to the kitchen, oh, where's my tea, where's my coffee? You don't want to get sleep anymore. You want to wake up, hit the ground running. This is your life. You get to be the lead actor. You get to be the lead character. You get to write the script. Remember, life's better if you write the script. If life happens through you, it's much better than life happening to you. A lot of people wait till life happens through them. Now, in the middle of the day, remember you have that psychological low? It's a real thing. It's a physiological thing. You don't have a problem. You don't have a mental disorder. This happens to everybody. You're not well or broken. Nobody taught you how to increase your brain function at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Or when you get home from work, you can't do it during 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This is the time to do what we call a daytime reset. That's the theta gamma session. We have shown that 20 minutes of BrainTap is equivalent to 4 hours of sleep. It used to be we would take a nap in the middle of the day. We were farmers. We'd get up early in the morning, we'd work the fields, we'd do what we needed to do, and then we'd come home, we'd have lunch, we'd take a nap. Now we don't. We grind through it, we go have our tea, we have our coffee, we do whatever. We don't ever stop and slow down. Well, eventually, you're going to wear out. But guess what? If you do this reboot, you won't wear out. You do like I did on that flight. You just replenish. Just like if you're an electric car. You can't drive an electric car forever. You got to stop and pull over and charge it up. You got to charge up. You're an electric motor. You're a light motor. In the evening, you need to do the delta reset because a lot of people can't sleep. You probably heard somebody say, if you have children, you probably said this. My child is too tired to sleep. Most adults are too tired to sleep. And it's not about food. It's about electrical energy. You don't have enough energy to sleep. You need an energy system. But you need to also be able to regulate your brain chemistry to get you into delta. Because you can't have high energy in beta, you'll have your frustration and anxiety like Dr. Owen was talking about. So this is what we practice. And if you do these 3 things, what I can guarantee you is that you're not only going to have more energy, more vitality, more health, but you're going to accomplish things you want to accomplish without expending your body to do so. So I want to invite Dr. Krishna up here. So thank you for listening to me, and I hope you all will experience BrainTap.